Prior to this week, I spent like 30 total days in London. Of those 30 days, 28 or 29 of them were perfect blue skies and just fantastic weather. Lately, I think I'm starting to get used to this like typical London weather. Yikes. Before I say this, I want you guys to know that I love London. This city is so cool, and there's just a billion things to do, a billion things to photograph, and it's just such a great city. But there are a couple things that are like maybe dragging me a little bit down today or the past couple of days. And the first is obviously the weather, the gray skies. But the other thing is just the distances. The distances and the commutes are always like an hour, 45 minutes, or a half an hour. And I really like cities that I can like walk from my accommodation to the center or walk around all the time and not need public transport. And that's not London at all. So I'm struggling with that. Really kind of struggling with that. It just doesn't feel like I have enough time for sleep right now. Got really long days, late sunsets, and then long commutes. I'm spending like 2 hours a day getting from point A to point B. And right now I'm going from point A here in Wimbledon to point B down in Central right now. So kind of sadistically, it made me feel a little bit better walking to the train station and seeing all the people like commuting back from like regular office jobs, like real jobs. Well, I'm going to my job in Central to take pictures. I feel better now. So right now, somewhere behind those clouds above Big Ben, which is now actually shut off. They shut off Big Ben for 4 years starting today. But somewhere behind there, there's a moon that's kissing the sun, or vice versa. Basically, the solar eclipse that everybody's been talking about, it doesn't go full here, it goes partial, and that's happening right now. And I had this idea to come down here and photograph it over Big Ben, because that's exactly where we're supposed to line up. And obviously that's not happening today because of the clouds. So I'm gonna shoot it anyway though. I've got some buddies down here. I think Phil, who you met a couple episodes ago, is gonna meet me down here. I think Jody's gonna meet me down here. And even though it's the most touristy location in the entire city, and even though we can't see the eclipse, we're still gonna photograph this.
We can see the scaffolding eclipsing the tower.
What up, buddy?
How's it going?
Good. Alajode and Photo Amond, I'm just gonna call everybody by their Instagram names from now on for the rest of my life, are here in front of Big Ben, which is over there. And like I said, the light is terrible. It was a genius idea in my head. The sunset and the moon were supposed to be right there on the horizon behind Big Ben for the partial solar eclipse, and it would have been unreal. But I forgot to take into account that it's almost always like this in London. It's almost always a little bit overcast. But I'm still gonna stick around here and shoot Blue Hour. It's like 40 minutes away, so yeah, we're just gonna hang out here and get some shots.
You can
I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see me because it's pitch black. I had this idea for a shot with Jody, and it kind of got ruined for 100 different reasons. I think probably because of construction, there's no light on this part of the building back there. And then randomly, this one light, the one light post that I really want lit wasn't lit. So it was really hard to shoot, but I got some cool photos, I think, of Jody here on like the front of the barrier, in front of Big Ben, in front of the tower, that came out really cool. So I'm actually pretty pleased with how things came out. I'm not really sure they're 100% sharp because I was shooting them at 1/5 at like 70 millimeters. So we'll see when we get them home, but it was cool. Even on an overcast day, we got some cool shots. I've just told these guys that I'm gonna hyperlapse them, walking backwards the whole way across this bridge. Hey, stop hugging my girlfriend.
See you guys.
Later, buddy. We ditched Phil because he tried to hit on my woman. And now we're going off. We have like a friend in town that's doing a campaign for Visit Britain and Tourism London right now, and they have like this bar in town that's supposed to be really cool called Opium, and they're there, or she's there, so we're gonna go meet up with her for like just one drink before heading home. It's supposed to be a really cool bar. It's called Opium. So we're probably gonna do some opium. Don't do opium, kids. Stay in school. Reading is cool. Okay, so we've made it to like Chinatown, and we're trying to find this place. It's one of those places that doesn't actually have a name on it. It's 15 to 16. I think it's there, under Dumplings Legends. Yeah, it's probably this man with a fancy suit on. Let's go check this place out.
How you doing? Good, thank you.
This is cool. You're in this.
Everything. How are you doing? Hi.
So we're here in Opium now, and all the drinks are based on like the Chinese signs, and I'm Year of the Rat, so I've got this little like Shredder from the Ninja Turtles. He was the good guy, and he's delicious.
And it turns out I'm the year of the rabbit.
Wednesday's tough.
Isn't that an attractive look?
Yeah. Thanks, man. Have a good night. We are done at Opium. That was a really, really cool spot. It doesn't have like a name on the front of it, so you'd only know if you knew about it. So I guess like if you want to go to Opium, look it up online maybe, and you have to definitely be on the guest list. But really, really cool spot. And today's been a good day, despite the long commutes and overcast skies. London's just got so much to offer. And yeah, even if you get overcast skies all the time, and even if you spend an hour getting to and fro, it's just such a good city. And I'm calling this an episode, so I guess we'll see you tomorrow. I have no idea what's happening tomorrow, but something will happen. Something always happens in this city. See you later. Peace. Bye. Where are you going?